Good morning, everyone. This is Cars and Coffee Las Vegas. It's the first weekend in September, and it's really, really busy today. And out of all the cars that came into the lot, look at this beautiful bug. It's really shining and stands out in the crowd. So, Scott, tell us about the whole story. Where did you originally find it? Did you build this car?
I built this car a few years back. It was actually original owner car that I found through a friend of mine, and it was in his garage, and he had intentions of building it himself, and he gave me the opportunity to purchase the car from him, and that's kind of where it all began. That's where the madness happened, and from there we did completely disassembled the chassis, separated the body from the lower half of the car, and did a full ground-up restoration over a 3-year time period. So, and this is what we finished up with.
Well, let's talk about all this beautiful wiring that's going on. Did you work on that as well?
I actually had a good friend of mine, Buddy Hale, in Arizona, help me with the bonnet and the wiring in the car, as long as some of the detail work underneath there. So that was kind of one of the finishing touches on the car after we finished it, and I was really happy with the way it turned out. And so that was kind of like the last piece of the puzzle. It was already a quick car. We built it to go really fast, and so the engine looked really nice, but we wanted the front of it to look as nice. So, hats off to him. Buddy knows what he's doing. So.
Well, I see a Las Vegas Motor Speedway sticker on the windshield. Have you ever raced this car?
Yes, the car's been down the drag strip a handful of times. During a few shakedown passes, it's run 11 seconds in the quarter mile and capable of 10s fairly easily. So very happy with the performance of it. It makes a lot of power for driving around town, and pretty much it can pretty much handle any new car on the street today that's being produced. So
what is the horsepower right now?
Just a little over 380 at the wheels. So pretty exciting. Can get a little bit scary if it gets away from you, but it's a fun car to drive for sure.
Well, let's talk about the interior. It's a beautiful, beautiful leather.
Yes.
Did you work on that as well?
Actually, another shop in Arizona helped me with the interior in this car, VIP Upholsteries, and it's all Italian leather inside it, and came out really nice with a two-tone perforation and solid pleats. German square weave carpet on the floor. It came out nice touches to it. A lot of leather inserts in areas. So we used all the stock seats and the stock rear seat, and just kind of gave it a little bit more of a custom look versus what the factory would have come with. So and it's a little bit more comfortable to drive and sit in. It kind of holds you in the seat a little bit better than the factory seat. So all in all, I was pretty happy with the way it turned out too. And so that was another nice addition to the car, to have it functioning while you're driving it quick, and not slide out of the seat. So
I see all the gauges, like it's standing out. Can you tell us about that too?
Yeah, that was actually an idea that I wanted to do, and kind of have the tachometer and the shift lights and everything kind of just protrude right off the dash without any brackets or anything like that. So made a mount for it and custom mounted that, and it actuates as my tachometer and my boost gauge. And other than that, there's no gauges in the car. I don't really want to know what the oil pressure is or what the temperature the motor's running at. When it lets go, it's going to let go.
I like that.
When it's time for it to go, it's going to go.
Well, let's talk about the engine.
Excellent.
What's in the back?
The motor's a 2387. It was built by VW Paradise in California. Chris Loffer helped me with that project. This is the second motor. We have a lot of time and energy in that. It's a full ball bearing Garrett turbo in it, custom-made header, custom-made intake plenums with a Porsche 901, 911 shroud and carbon fiber shroud and 911 fan for the cooling on it. But it's still a Volkswagen stock AS41 case, just been stroked with a 86 millimeter crank, 94 millimeter pistons. Built to make close to 400 horse, and it's doing a good job of that. Very happy with it.
Well, it looks nice. Look at that big motor that just sits nice in the back. It's just beautiful work done.
It barely fits underneath there. Let's keep the deck lid open a little bit to kind of let it breathe. But yeah, it did a nice job. Yeah.
So where did you get the idea to put this Porsche wheel on it?
You know, those are kind of like the staple of wheels for the VW community. I think they are, you know, a really nice looking, timeless wheel that goes hand in hand with the Volkswagen. These wheels here are actually a 1 year only 1967 S wheel off an early 911 Porsche. It's a 4.5-inch rim. You know, the vintage Porsche guys now are giving, you know, $5,000 for 2 of them. So they're getting way up there. They're getting way up there in value. And I was fortunate enough to have a few of the wheels and you know, a few sets of these wheels, and so I felt this car was deserving to run a set of early alloys. But yeah, they're a little bit narrow for the car, but it makes it a little bit twitchy while you're driving it quick. But I think all in all, it looks really good parked.
It is a beautiful, beautiful car. Well, thank you so much, Scott.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy being out here. Enjoy the cars and coffee and the crowd and everybody that represents it. So.
Excellent.
And my Einstein coffee.